We all have fear in our finances. I think even sometimes, because I've got a few people who fall into this category, people who literally have millions of dollars already, still don't know if it's enough and get worried. So, I want to take you through the 3 pillars of financial success that I believe are paramount. Yes, I use that word, paramount to any success. You might want to stick around. Let's get to it. How many out there remember back in the day something called the 3-legged retirement stool? Come on, anybody? When I first started in this business, it was the later 80s, and it was the end of the 3-legged stool. But people still talked about it a little bit. And it's interesting because in my classes for insurance agents and financial planners, I frequently ask them about the 3-legged stool, and then I ask them, because a lot of them agree, they do remember it, and then I ask them what were the 3 legs. And this is where people start to mess up, because it's hard to remember all the way back then what those 3 legs were. But essentially, this was the philosophy of the 3-legged retirement stool. When you retire, you will have your Social Security. You will have your savings, see 2, and then you will also have a pension. If you have a retirement where each of these legs are the same length and can bear the same weight, you've got a pretty handy little stool. I mean, after all, if you actually think about this as a stool, you could sit on a stool like that all day. You could use it as a little stepladder, getting things up that are a little high. It's well balanced and it'll hold your weight. But the problem is soon after I started in this business, the pensions went away. Now, there's some people who still have access to pensions, but generally they're part of a union. And when you think of a 2-legged stool, it's pretty hard to balance.